Did I pull this for you? You out there? Are you having fear coming up around feeling intimate? Are you having fear come up around anything? Okay. So again, false evidence appearing real, or forgetting everything is all right, or I can say some other acronyms, but I'm not going to. But let me read what it says. The Course in Miracles, okay, teaches that there are two great forces in the world, love and fear. And they cannot exist in the same place. So we gather evidence all of our lives and start believing what is not true until we change our interpretation of the evidence, okay? We will keep believing lies. So love holds the power of truth. Fear is an illusion. But it feels real, sure smells real, looks real. Have you ever done anything that you were afraid to do? And you did it anyway? And then you did it and you went, oh, well, that wasn't so bad. I did it. So you got new evidence that it's not as fearful as you thought, okay? So it's just like when a little kid says, Mommy, Mommy, there's a monster under my bed. Is there a monster under her bed or his bed? No. But to that child, is it real? Absolutely. Absolutely real. So what did Mommy and Daddy do? They come in and they said, no, honey, look. They look underneath the bed. They give them new evidence. There's no monster here. And you look under the bed and there's no monster, so the child gets new evidence, okay? So that it's not real. It was an illusion. Sure smelled real, sure looked real, sure feels real. So if we could look at all the evidence we've gathered in our lives about relationships and say, you know, I have a fear of intimacy, or I have a fear of letting go. I have a fear of letting go of the control that it takes sometimes. I have a fear of surrendering. I have a fear of allowing because I get hurt. All those fears seem real, okay? So in a relationship, my suggestion is to find new evidence, okay? Find new evidence that all of those fears they're an illusion. And join us in our Conscious Leadership Academy and join us in the Essence of Relationships, and you'll get to see, okay, what are my beliefs around relationships? What are my fears that I have? So fear is false evidence appearing real. So my challenge to you, if you were on earlier, you know what it is. I'll say it again and go back and look at the video. I'll leave you with this thought, that sex and intimacy is innocent. And sex is energy, and it's life force, okay? And that life force that we have, a lot of us have been afraid of it. We're afraid because it's hurt us in the past, we think, okay? Or we have different types of evidence. So it's really real, everybody. I want you to go out and just notice when you're closed and when you're open, when you're allowing someone to see who you are and when you're not, okay? And just if you have a fear of showing up who you are in the world, and you have a fear that you're going to get hurt, okay, then that's exactly what you attract, right? So let go of that fear in that you say, I choose to find new evidence, okay? All you have to say is, I choose to find new evidence that I'm innocent, that my strength lies in my vulnerability, and that intimacy is safe. So safety is innocence, is empathy, is really all there is, okay? So I'm glad you could be on this Bubble Talk with Burge with me now. So all of you out there, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of our global movement of conscious leaders empowering others to create a win-win world. And in order to do that, we have to allow ourselves to be free, open, vulnerable, intimate. And I'll see you next time.